There are some people inside now actually, so we'll just have to tour it. Hopefully not get in anybody's way. 也没有关门。Alright, so today we are at the show flat along Hillview. A very hot afternoon. It's actually, what time? 5 p.m. now? Yeah, it's about 5 p.m. now. We are here at the Bukit Panjang area, District 23. So actually, the address is along Upper Bukit Timah Road, 800 and 802 Upper Bukit Timah. And the show flat is actually closer to Hillview MRT. So here we do have the Hillhaven. Let me see if I can show you. The Hillhaven show flat as well. And then this is the Miss show flat. So we are going to head in. Oh, Yuan Jun cannot come out of my car. 等，我看。放人走。等下，袁俊，我来救你了。等下，这个，Oh my god！ 等下，这个要给他一个 punch 先，这样。来，出来。Oh my gosh. Okay, so definitely I think CDL is a developer that we are all familiar with. Okay, so yeah, and it's definitely no stranger to the Singapore market. The developer for the Mist is CDL Aries Private Limited, and yeah, as I was telling you, this is the show flat. 你开始拍了？ Okay, yeah. So yeah. Let's head in and let's check out the show flat. There are 1 bidders all the way to 5 bidders. On launch day, they sold about 27%. So later, I'll show you what is still left in terms of units. All right, everybody, welcome to The Mist, a really beautiful project. Today we are at their show flat, and there's actually 2 showroom units here. So we have the 2 bidders and the 4 bidders. Sorry, the 2 plus study and the 4 bedroom. Very unique finishings. I can't wait to show you the cabinetry. Let's go check it out. It's actually, there are some people inside now actually, so we'll just have to tour it. Hopefully not get in anybody's way. 也没有关门。我关。Okay. Can. So let's head in. Let me show you the site plan first. So the show flat is actually very beautiful, and I think the colors are muted. They are really nice as well. So here you do have the 2 blocks, 800 and 802 Upper Bukit Timah Road. So if you look at the blocks, what you will realize is that they actually do not overlap. Yeah, so your views are not obstructed depending on the facing that you are looking at. Usually around here, the facings, they are all different kinds of projects. So depending on the unique facings, then you will have to choose a floor level that has unobstructed views. Okay, so looking at the Mist, these are the 2 blocks that we have. So maybe we just start here. North is fronting towards the back there, and then south is this way. So this is basically the entire project. So you will enter here through Upper Bukit Timah Road, and then you will head right in here to the guardhouse. So what you will realize is that actually the blocks, they are quite a distance away from the entrance. So the entrance you are entering here, you are greeted by this, like a water cascade kind of entrance with the logo and with the sign, and then you will drive in here towards the basement car park. Okay, so in terms of in terms of car park lots, so there are 408 units here. Car park lots, there are 330 units. Allocated, there's about 4 EV lots as well. So, if you do have an EV vehicle, then there are about 4 lots. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio, so about 330 parking lots for 408 units. Okay, so one thing that is unique is that when you look at the entire plot, right, what I actually love is that 75% of this entire plot is greenery and landscaping. So I think if we look through here, right, you can directly see the whole gap between the two blocks and then into the 50-meter lap pool where all the clubhouse is at. So what it really means is that because the blocks do not overlap, so you do not have you're not fronting towards the other condo project. So this entire plot is 179,000 square feet, and to have 408 units across 179,000 square feet, I think it's really generous, and it plays to the theme of this misty mornings as well as like a luxe theme here. One thing that I really like about the two showroom units I will show you later is some of the cabinetries that are done up in the kitchen area. It's quite different from anything we have seen. So I'll show you that in a bit. But yes, let's explore the facilities before we go on. So once we look at the site model, I think once you come in, this entire front area is where your function room as well as what they call a swing garden is located. If we move further down there, let me just head over. Yeah, further down here is where your outdoor deck is on the second story, and on your first story is what they call a Serenity Sunken Lounge. So basically what this whole area is like a courtyard area, which is really a very generous kind of provision of a space, right? So entering here, basically this is your courtyard, your arrival court, your grand plaza is at the back. I think what this is basically is just open spaces for you to I think for you to use to walk around. Further back, it is the Serenity deck as well as the grand water courtyard. So those are not pools; those are just display areas as well as a lawn for you to do your daily exercise, for example. Okay, then right here we do have the drop-off area. So sorry, just now I pointed that way, but actually it should be this way. Driving in from the guardhouse all the way here to what they call like a welcome boulevard, which is surrounded by the trees, the greeneries. You drive in here to the courtyard, and then this is the drop-off area. Okay, then if you are going home, then of course you will drive down to the basement car park. All right, so facilities-wise, if we were to move even further down, this is where you have some of the more social spaces, they call it. So the party pavilion, the social pavilion, as well as the forest pavilion. This is, for if you have kids. So of course here they do have 1 bedders to 5 bedders. So it's definitely suitable if you have, children that like to roam around. And one unique thing, right, is that you will see that this is actually a sunken tennis court. So what is unique is that the tennis court is not on ground level, it's actually sunken below. And it takes up quite a sizable amount of landscaping space here as well. Okay, moving further back, this is your barbecue pavilion, and here is of course your, for your fitness. So this entire back area, you have your gymnasium, your changing room, and as well as your 50-meter lap pool. And then, of course, if we were to move further back, this is the area where you will have your entertainment room, co-working lounge, kids pool, jet pool, family pool deck, as well as your chill-out lounge. Yeah, so facilities-wise, I think definitely really great because even further back, there's even more pavilions, more lounging spaces. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about orientation. So if, every single we would come here, right? If we look at the orientation, this is the entire site. So, okay, talking about facing, so you have a better idea of, what is surrounding, and also in terms of choosing the stack, which one to really look into. So the back stacks there, the corner units there for Block 800, the facing is basically towards the Fajar Secondary School, which is 4 stories high. And then further back is May Springs Condominium as well as Gangsa Road. So what that means is that if you were to orientate or get the blocks on this side, you not only do have a really good distance that is, your internal facilities. You are also surrounded by the secondary school here, which is a good amount of plot, before you reach the HDBs and the condominiums on this end, which are 25 stories high. So these 2 blocks are each 24 stories high. So definitely if you need to overlook definitely there'll be a good distance between you and the neighboring projects. Okay, further back here, this facing, it's towards linear condominium. So linear condominium is about 6 stories high. So definitely, I think anything above, the views will be protected as well. Okay, and then if we were to look over at the other side, this is where you will have the Hazel Park condominium as well. So these are a little bit more low rise at 5 stories, 2 stories high. So I think that will not be an issue for this area. Yeah. And in terms of the site, this site is the other part of Hazel Park condominium, which is the high-rise units at 19 stories. And then fronting here this way is basically the rail corridor. So talking about location, so that is, I think, in terms of facing. So a little bit more, I think that the in terms of looking at the location and facing, talking about the proximity to nature as well. So your rail corridor runs along here, and the rail corridor is basically a 24 kilometers long kind of exercise on nature sanctuary. So this is what we call the lungs of Singapore, right? This area, basically the Central Catchment Nature Reserve, Upper Pierce, MacRitchie area, as well as the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve. This is what we term as the lungs of Singapore, because when you zoom out, you will see that this is a area filled with a lot of greenery. Okay, so where are we located? Today we are at the Sales Gallery along Elizabeth Drive, which is closer to Hillview. But the MIST project will be here, located along the rail corridor. So schools-wise, you do have Bukit Panjang Primary School, Greenwich Secondary School, Assumption English School, as well as CHIJ Our Lady Queen of Peace, and we're just 5 minutes away from Cashew MRT. Of course, further down, you do have the upcoming Dairy Farm Mall, as well as the German European School. Okay, so looking at situating this within the larger District 23, I think this is one of the very mature estates already, but you can see that there's definitely still a lot of upcoming developments. So further up, we have Hillian Mall, and then if you were to go down all the way, there will be the Choa Chu Kang area. And then all the way down is your Jurong Innovation District. So a lot of the MRT lines here have not been completed, so that is definitely something that will bring a lot more connectivity here. The Innovation District is also termed as the next kind of CBD area, so definitely in terms of tenant pool, in terms of new jobs, new commercial areas, this will be something to look forward to for the residents of the Jurong area. Further down, we do have another, kind of green area, which is the Jurong Lake Gardens and the entire Jurong Lake District. So here, I think there will be a lot of further developments. So in terms of the Jurong Town Hall, as well as like some of the connectivity nodes that is in this area. Yeah, so traditionally, I think this entire area, it is not a new kind of area. It is not a new district, but there's a lot of rejuvenation that is being introduced in this entire Jurong East area, right? So there has been renewed attention and a lot of renewed attention and I think eyeballs that are looking at this area as well. So definitely this whole area is suitable for someone that loves nature. You love the kind of greenery, you like to be close to greenery as well. Definitely it is a drive to the CBD area. It's about 30 minutes to MBS, 30 minutes to the CBD area, but definitely, I think nowadays we are looking at also connectivity, and not just connectivity to the CBD nodes, right? But basically in your area that you're at, are there any kinds of malls? Are there eateries? Are there schools? Are there opportunities? Are there businesses? Are there tenant pools right where you are, not just in the CBD area? Okay, so looking at this, I think their tagline is also, like being really close to nature, being in an area that has nature and urban living as well. So yeah, just 5 minutes from Cashew MRT, 10 minutes to the Bukit Panjang Integrated Transport Hub, and quick access to the rail corridor as well as the entire Bukit Timah Nature Reserve, basically where the MIST got its name, right? Proximity to Jurong East area, as we talked about, which is close to shopping, shopping, recreation amenities, as well as the upcoming commercial districts in Jurong. So the entire decentralization of the CBD is basically happening, in Punggol, in Jurong, and these are things that I think residents can look forward to in the near future. This is beautiful, by the way. A really nice drawing of the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve. Yeah, I think this is gorgeous. Okay, come. So looking at the project itself, I think this one we'll just briefly touch on. There's a lot of focus nowadays on green living, right? So in terms of green living, I think the cool design architecture, environmental quality and protection, or a lot of water and energy efficient green features are present in this project as well. Okay, come. Let's what else shall we directly go and tour the showroom? Yeah, okay. Yes. Yeah, I think I basically covered most of this. Yeah, so before we look at the showroom, just a very quick look at the different bedroom types. So there's 1 plus study, 2 bedrooms, 2 plus studies, 3 bedroom premiums, 3 bedroom premiums plus study, 4 bed and 5 bedrooms. So in terms of units left, okay, so units left, I think 1 plus study, not many units left. We only have 2. 2 bedrooms, we have about 24 out of 97 units. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. And then 3 bedrooms. Yeah, so this is, I think, yeah. Okay, so basically, if you were to look at it, the 2 bedrooms, the 1 bedders are basically sold out. We still have quite a fair bit of, definitely the 5 bedders and 4 bedrooms are available. 3 bedroom premiums plus studies still have some units as well. So I'm especially excited about the 4 bedrooms, because for the 4 bedrooms, almost every unit will have access to a bathroom. Yeah, so we can tour that in a bit, but let's look at the 2 plus study first. Okay. Yeah, so even though it's a Tuesday at 5 p.m., the showroom is actually quite crowded. So okay, let's look at the 2 bed plus study. The 2 bed plus study is kind of a dumbbell layout. Yeah, we can directly go in. Yeah, so looking at this, okay, this is what I wanted to show you. Look at this. So these are fluted glass panels for the top hung cabinetry, and they do have, so the lighting inside is ID treatment, but this lighting here is basically, it does come with the unit, and something like this with fluted glass panels, traditionally it's definitely ID treatment, right? So to have this in the unit, I think it's just really, really nice. The 4-bedder has a bronze kind of glass cabinetry. This is fluted glass. I love fluted glass. I think fluted glass is like the kind of cabinetry you choose when you need cabinets because you don't want everyone to see your mess, but then you also want this kind of like see-through effect, and you want like light that comes through. Then fluted glass is an optimal choice. Also doesn't have like fingerprints, handprints, anything. Yeah, personally, I think fluted glass is one of the really nice kind of interior design, nice and practical kind of interior design. So here, the kitchen also comes with the quartz top as well as the ceramic backdrop. I also love this ceramic backdrop a lot. I think definitely it's classy, it's beautiful, it's adds a little bit of a natural kind of vibe, natural theme to your home. It's like natural, modern, kind of interior design, but it is not ID treatment. It actually does come with a home. In terms of the what do you call those, like fittings? So, the sink is from Franke, and the tap is, I think the tap is the mixer is Hansgrohe. Yeah, and then your built-in oven is and your cooking hood and hob here is from Bosch. Yeah, so built-in oven here, and then of course you do have your cabinetry with soft closure. quite deep cabinets as well. Yeah, so really nice, I think, in terms of storage. In terms of your washer cum dryer, this is from SMAC, and it is tucked this way. So this is a really nice kind of closure. If you have guests over and you do not want them to see the washer and dryer, you can just close it. So basically here you do have your Bosch fridge as well as cabinetry. So true cabinetry when you do enter as well. Okay, so stepping in, this 2+ study, it comes with your study room here. So study room is fully customizable. I think how do you want to use it is up to you. Yeah, porcelain floor tiles across the entire living space as well. This is, I would say, a really good size study room compared to some of the study rooms which are not as functional. So the two bedders are, this particular layout B3S is 700 square feet. So it does come with the study here. Yeah, so you are able to use this as a functional space, work desk, work from home. It does come with the Daikin aircon unit already. So definitely it's a functional space lah, huh? Okay, so let's move on. Here is your dining room or allocated dining space. Yeah, comfortably you can fit a 4 to 6 seater. I think if you have an expandable table as well, if you love to host, then it can definitely go a bit further up. And then moving further in, you do have your common bath here. Yeah, so I just bought this. By the way, this smells very good. Okay, we cannot do ads for them, but this lavender and clary sage smells very good. I just bought it for my own house. I use it at night. Okay, anyway, so stepping in to the common bath, some of the things that we have here, I think pretty standard, porcelain floor and wall tiles. And then if we were to look at where the fittings are from, so the sink, it is from Hansgrohe. And then the, how come? Okay, so the WC, right, as well as the flushing system is from different brands. So this is from Geberit, but the WC itself is from Kohler. Yeah. So we also do have an enclosable glass swing door for the shower. And then here is a very standard kind of taps from Hansgrohe as well. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention, there's also cabinetry, so mirror cabinetry that can be opened up as well as cabinetry at the bottom. Cabinetry, I believe, is a laminate kind of finish. Yeah, so quartz countertop, and then you do have your storage cabinet, yeah, in laminate finish. Okay. So stepping into the unit itself, so we do have a dumbbell kind of layout for this particular 2-bed+ study. So dumbbell layouts, okay, aircon units, there are two, one at the dining and then one at the living room. Yeah. Okay, so in terms of the rooms itself, we have the common room here, which is alongside the where the bath is, as well as the study. Okay, and then common room, basically a pretty standard kind of common room. I think nowadays a lot of ID treatments, they like to have, like, you know, a little play area or study area at the bottom, having the bed at the top. That's something you can consider as well. And then basically the entire room. So for room wise, flooring is vinyl flooring with vinyl skirting as well. And then you have your laminate finish kind of cabinetry. Cabinetries are pretty thoughtful as well. So definitely full height cabinetries. You have all these pull-out drawers, you know, space for, I think, like folding your clothes. So definitely I think it's a well provisioned kind of cabinetry. The top, one thing unique, right, is that you will notice that this plank is adjustable. So what that means is that you can actually adjust the height according to what you wish, or you can remove it if you are storing bigger items inside as well. Okay, so that is the common room. And then let's take a look at the master room as well. Okay, So master room, you have your master room, your master bedroom here, as well as your ensuite on the side. So in terms of room size, I would say definitely is a good amount of space. You can see that the developers have put in a king size bed, and there's still provision for two bedside tables. Of course, all of this is ID treatment, but the unit does come with the aluminium casement windows as well. Oh my god, my shoe almost dropped. Okay, the aluminium windows as well as the fixed casement windows. So these are can open. Yeah, these are basically you can open it for ventilation. Depending on your stack and facing, I think definitely you will want to have some air into your unit as well. And then stepping here, this is basically the master, so quartz finish as well with porcelain floor tiles as well as wall tiles. It does come with a rain shower. Yeah, good height. I think if Mark was here, he would have no complaints. So definitely a good height for the shower. And then your mirrored kind of cabinetry as well. Yeah. Okay. Yep. And then I think last thing is just this like a drawer for any kinds of like shower soap and all that you have. Okay. Okay, come. Let's head on over to the four bedder. If you are looking at one bedder plus study, two bedrooms, even the one we just visited, two bedroom plus study, there are pretty much only a few units left. So for two bed plus study, only something like this is only 4 units left, because the pricing, right? So if we were to understand pricing, we can understand why the two bed plus study is sold out so much faster than a two bedder. So two bedders, out of 97 units, there are still 24 left. For 2 plus study, out of 48 units, there are 4 units left. So I think this has to do a little bit with the price disparity, because for 2 bedders, they start at 1.53. For 2 plus study, they start at 1.62. So for a lot of people, this 900K, it makes a lot more sense to get that extra versatile space. Okay, so moving forward, looking at 4 bedders, we still have 44 out of 49 units left. So definitely, I think the bigger units, which start at, the 4 bedders start at 2.7, the 5 bedders start at 3.1. So definitely because of, the pricing, the bigger units are taking a little bit longer to move. Yeah, so we'll take a look at the 4 bedder. Before that, this is like a sobering reminder. Real luxury is understanding quality and having the time to enjoy it. Yeah, so I think that sometimes we're so busy that we don't enjoy, we don't have time to enjoy the things in our lives, right? So I think this is a good reminder as we go about our busy days. Okay, so stepping into this unit, this 4 bedder, it is at 1518 square feet, the D2 type of floor plan. So what is unique is that you will notice that every bedroom has access to the bath. So bedroom 2 and 3 have access to this, they both have Jack and Jill access to this bath. Bedroom 4 here has access, is also a Jack and Jill access. Yeah, and then of course your master room has its own bath. So it's 4 beds, 3 baths, but usually this bath is opposite, right? So what will happen is that both have to come out and use the bath, but the fact that it is actually a Jack and Jill, I think that's really really nice as well. Okay, so careful here. Okay, let's step into the unit. So one thing that I always look for in terms of bigger units such as 3 and 4 bedders is whether the main door directly fronts towards the kitchen or living room, or does it have a little foyer space. Yeah, I think privacy is very important, especially if there are I mean we don't want to just open the door and then it's like the main living space. Generally it's nice for 3 and 4 bedders to have a little foyer space to greet your guests as they come in. Okay, so here we have storage cabinets where your DB box is as well. So 2 panels of shoe cabinetry, definitely very generous. So all your cabinetry can fit your shoes. And then this side, if you wish to build up more shelving, definitely possible as well. Some people, they put their vacuum, their mops and all that. Okay, so stepping in here, this is the kitchen area. So once you enter your home, you have your foyer space, you have your shoe cabinetry, and then right here you have your kitchen. Yeah, kitchen is like a dual side kind of kitchen, and then later I'll show you the kind of living room space that you have. Okay, so stepping into the kitchen, immediately you will notice that it's like a dual side kitchen. This side functions something like a dry kitchen, and then here will be your wet kitchen for your heavy cooking. So in terms of the wet kitchen, you have Bosch hood and hob, and then cabinetry upstairs as well. It's a 3-burner cooking stove, and your sink wise is over on the other side. So here is where I can foresee, you are doing some preparations, you're cutting, you're washing of your vegetables, fruits as well. The fridge is easily accessible. The fridge from Bosch, easily accessible, so you can just cut and then cook and prepare. Cabinetry space is extremely generous, so all above here and on the other side as well, all top hung cabinetry as well as bottom cabinetry, all provided and provisioned by the developer. You also do have your drawers here. So in terms of like, after you've prepped, after you've got ready, you can just get the cutleries direct, and then you can just bring it out to the dining room. So definitely it's enclosable. It's a timber sliding door with glass panels. Okay, so stepping in here, we do have your built-in oven from Bosch as well. So if you want to bake, then definitely the preparation area is just right beside. And moving further in, I think this is further, there's more cabinetry here as well. One thing you can do is also to remove this and do like a wine cellar. Yeah, so some people, they use one of the cabinetry spaces as their wine cellar. Moving further in, this is your yard area. Yard area, you do have your bomb shelter here. So what they've done in terms of ID treatment, which a lot of developers like to do, is to show that you can actually fit a bed. So since you can come back about 20 minutes later lah. I'll just take a nap here first. Oh my god, sorry. Okay, can. Yeah, so this is your bomb shelter where I will not be taking a nap, but if you wish to do so, okay, then your aircon latch, importantly, ventilation windows. It's very important for kitchens to have ventilation windows. I think anything that is a 4-bedder, you must definitely have a ventilation window in your kitchen area, especially your yard area, if you're doing any kinds of like laundry. And one thing unique about this WC here is that it does come with a shower. So this toilet does come with a shower, a little baby mini sink, and windows as well. Yeah, so that's great. And then your WC unit. WC unit is from, there's no brand, yeah. It's just a pedestal kind of WC. Okay, let's head out. Okay, so stepping into this space, I think this is, 1,518 square feet, a lot of space here. So, okay, this is what I wanted to show you as well. So look at this. They do have this gorgeous kind of porcelain tile backsplash. To be honest, I do prefer the ceramic kind of backsplash in the 2-bedder. This is a porcelain backsplash. Definitely, I think it's up to your preference. The ceramic one, I feel it's a little bit more raw, a little bit more natural. This is still gorgeous. It's beautiful as well. And here you do have this bronze cabinetries. So, with this bronze cabinetries, it's you can see, your glasses. It doubles as a cabinet as well as a display cabinetry, right? Because you can kind of see through it. It's very luxe, and usually, developers won't invest in this kind of cabinetry, so this is definitely nice. And then I believe this is a quartz Yeah, this is a quartz finish kind of countertop. Okay, and then here basically the provision is for an 8-seater. I think, yeah, definitely can. I think you are able to stretch up to a 10-seater as well if you wish. Yeah, 10-seater. I think smaller chairs, it should be possible. It will eat up a little bit into your walkway here. So maybe just extendable if you have guests over. Right here, developers have done ID treatment as well. You can also choose to do a TV feature wall here. It's up to your preference. They've done up this beautiful kind of display wall. And then this is basically the entire living area. So living area, really good, generous distance. I think you can just lounge here, you know, while your guests are having dinner. Some friends are here chatting, speaking, having a good time. And then the balcony space is out there. So in terms of balcony space, a really generous balcony as well. So what you're able to do is, you know, you can fit in and have like an alfresco dining. Yeah, so it enables you that flexibility whether you want to eat at your balcony or, you know, indoors, right? So yeah, looking at the balcony also, you know, kind of a tiles finish and then a good amount of space, yeah, along the entire width of your living and dining. Okay, so the sliding doors will be aluminium framed glass sliding doors all the way across here. So still letting a lot of light into your unit. Is there anything else? Yeah, nothing much. Just a porcelain kind of floor tiles. Okay. Okay, aircon units from Daikin. So there's one in the dining space, one in the living space. These are the bigger aircons as well. So, 这个会不会 bigger 啊? Or is it standard? Yeah, okay, sorry. I think, yeah, let's double check on this. I'm not sure whether it's bigger, but it definitely feels cold in here. Okay, so looking at the rooms, okay, so this is definitely one thing that I wanted to highlight about the 4 bidders. Starting at 2.7 million, what you do get is that your children or, you know, any of your guests, they do have direct access to the baths. So on the right, on my right here, what you will see is that, you know, the toilet, it does come with Jack and Jill access to the, I would say, sort of a junior master, not really a junior master lah, but the 4th bedroom here. So this is a queen size bed, and then you are able to directly access the toilet. So I think that's great. So if you have, you know, like teenagers living with you, or even like parents or parents-in-laws that are living with you, then they want to have direct access to the toilet, then this is definitely good. What I really like, hello. What I really like is also this area where both rooms, which are similar, which are same in size, have direct access to the bathroom here. Yeah, so this bathroom is accessible for both rooms. So what is unique is that they don't have to exit to use the toilet, right? So definitely if you have kids, 2 kids, then they can share this toilet. I think that's really nice. Otherwise, they can just lock up the timber door, yeah, the timber swing door, and then keep it closed. No rain shower in the common baths. That is pretty standard. Rain showers are usually only in the master bath. And then in terms of your fitting, so the Kohler kind of WC unit, Jabritt flushing system, as well as your Hansgrohe tap, and then Kohler sink as well. And yeah, your cabinetry with mirrors, and then extra storage cabinetry, you know, to display any of your beautiful candles. Okay, room size wise, I would say developer has, you know, provisioned some examples of what it could be. This is definitely a luxury if you're able to have a tea room in your home. That's really nice as well. Cabinetries, developers have put in the extra effort to make it floor to ceiling height. Yeah, wow, this is a nice finish. What is the, yeah, yeah, it's a laminate kind of finish, but this is definitely a unique kind of laminate. It does feel like a little bit more luxurious, this finish. There's a texture to it as well. And then let's go into the other bath. Careful. Okay, yeah. So this bath, they have done up like a kid's room. So, oh, this room, this bedroom, they have done up into a kid's room as well. So, yeah, at the bottom, a little study play area, and then decking at the top. Of course, this is ID treatment. Yeah, and really beautiful finish, laminate finish for the cabinetry, and for drawers wise, is a kind of like a melamine finishing. Yeah, so what you can see is that, CDL, I think what they've done is they've, put in cabinetries in all of the wardrobe. They've also provisioned like all the way up, and like a movable kind of storage space. So that is definitely thoughtful. I think that'll be useful for you and your family as well. So last but not least, let's explore the master. So in terms of the master, so the windows, one thing to note that they are not floor to ceiling. They are basically up to about 3/4 with fixed glass panels as well as casement windows. Master is definitely generous. So in terms of the space that you do have, this is a king size bed, and there's still enough space for tables. This area definitely. Okay, I need to stop saying definitely. This area, what you are able to do is that you're able to do up extra cabinetry. You're also able to use it as a vanity area, for you to get ready in the morning, study desk as well. I think if you have a lot of, I think if you have 3 kids or more, then you can use this space as a convertible study area. Sometimes they have tables that you can bring down and up. I think that would be functional here as well. And last but not least, here is your walk-in wardrobe. So enough panels, I think, to hang all of your clothing. So yeah, you have panels all around here as well as on this end of the room. And this is your master ensuite. So master ensuite, yeah, pretty standard in terms of the appliances, the fittings. Yeah, and then you have your rain shower. Of course, toilets do come with the ventilation windows. This is extremely important. So that you don't get any kind of molding. In a lot of the homes for clients that we have sold, one thing that I have noticed is that if the bathroom does come with ventilation windows, then in terms of molding, we do not see any much issues with that. Yeah. Okay. So flooring is vinyl as well. Okay. And then outside will be your tiles. All right, I think that's about it. Thanks for accompanying me without any other tour bus driver today on this New Lounge Show flat tour. If you are keen to check out the Mist, I think if you are a lover of this area, you believe in the rejuvenation in this entire District 23 as well as the Jurong area, you want to buy into something that is a little bit more luxurious, you like the finishings, you like what you see, you especially like the kind of layout and efficiency of the space, then I think the Mist is something that you might want to check out. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this tour, and we'll see you on the next tour bus. Bye!